Hello YouTube, this is Connor here coming at you with a trick for installing valve stem seals. And I just figured this out tonight and I thought it might be helpful for someone to share. So what you'll need is you'll need one valve. Just it can be a valve off your head. It has to match the diameter of this guy right there, the guide. And then you need, for me it was a 10 millimeter. And what you're looking for is you're looking for something that's gonna slip over the head of this just so it goes around the spring and it isn't damaging the spring, and it's actually kind of contacting that rubberized metal portion. You see how good of a fit that is? It's a really good fit. So what you do is you take the valve right here off your head and you go and you slip it into this 10 millimeter socket. Then what you do is you take a little bit of oil, take a little bit of WD-40, spray the inside of that, spray the guide right there so it goes on nice and easy. Slip this guy on the valve and socket. Kind of takes a little effort. And then what you're going to do is slide that guy in there, which is good because it gets you going at the right angle. Make sure that that's still lined up. And then you're gonna get it all lined up, and then all you're gonna do, you're not gonna have to use a hammer or anything, is just push down until it's fully seated. Yeah, and it'll stop going just like that. And the advantage of this method over using a hammer and a 10 millimeter socket on a wrench is that you're not using excessive force, and there's no chance that it's going to go on crooked or canted. Because if it goes on crooked or canted and you try to remove it to reset it to do the thing over again, you've blown through your stem seal. You're going to have to get a new set. Because once these things have been installed even slightly, if it's more than just by hand force, you got to get a new one and you got to start over, because you don't want to install a bad valve stem seal and have to tear your engine apart again just to redo it. So that's my little tip. It's just tools you already got on hand. You don't need a hammer. I don't like using a hammer for this because you're dealing with real delicate, seals, and it goes on straight every time because it matches the angle. It's not a straight down angle. It's kind of going in at a side. So this is a Subaru head, but I'm sure it'll work for a lot of different heads. And as long as you got a valve and a 10 millimeter socket, in my case, you should be pretty good to do the method. And real simple, real cheap, real fast, real effective. Thanks, guys.